Britannia never changes.
That may be true, but it's just human nature, isn't it?
Perhaps you're right about that.
Charles, you won't forget, will you? Our contract?
I know. To kill God and smash this world of lies.
That was a close call, Big Brother. Shirley regained her memory. She had a gun, and she was coming after you.
I see. So you were the one who killed her?
Yes. I did it for you. I have to eliminate your enemies.
Rollo.
What, Big Brother?
You handled it very well. If it weren't for you, everybody would have known about my secret.
Exactly. And it isn't just your secret anymore, brother.
True. So, shall we destroy the Geass Order now?
Yeah.
The Black Knights can wipe out the source of Geass once and for all.
Big Brother, we can't. There are still Geass users there.
If we keep avoiding this, we'll never win. Remember, this is for our happiness, for both of us.
For both of us?
That's right. V2 has begun to suspect you. Are you afraid of V2?
Well, he was the one who found me. Still, Lelouch, can I really believe in you?
Of course. We're the only brothers we have, aren't we?
Are you going to kill me? Or control me with your Geass, like you did to Yuffie?
To prove your sister's innocence, you renounced your position, gave up everything. That's inspiring. You made me think, Cornelia. Is there any more splendid relationship in this entire world than that of loyal siblings?
Organ failure due to gunshot wounds and loss of blood.
Shirley, you're saying that she shot herself?
Yes, apparently on impulse.
Suicide. She couldn't.
Has anyone seen Lelouch?
I see. She was a friend of yours.
Yes. Millie just told me about it.
Were you close?
I'm not sure. She was always just so cheerful. To be honest, she kind of bothered me.
I see. Perhaps you were envious of her happiness.
Maybe that was it. That's why I never imagined that I would cry over her.
Nina, as long as you can shed tears, then you're all right.
I can't believe Lelouch. Who does he think I am? Leaving me behind here like I was a messenger girl or something. What? Hardly. I'm just really worried that he's forgotten our contract. Anyway, what are you planning to do? How long are you going to stay inside of...
C2. I have finally located where the Order is. Jeremiah and Rollo provided key information. We're going to send in the Zero Squad and wipe it out.
Wipe it out? Weren't you going to use it? They're not a military group. They just do research into Geass.
We'll crush them!
Tell me what happened.
The power of Geass which they unleashed caused Shirley's death. She was killed by Geass!
And so now you're going to wipe out the Order? As atonement, to make sure the same thing doesn't happen to anyone else.
You said Geass is the power of the king. There can be only one king, so I alone shall have it. I will erase Rollo. I'll erase Geass from all the others. Its power to make people sinful will be obliterated from this world. I owe that to Shirley, at the very least!
And are you going to erase me as well?
You know I can't do that. You are eternally young and immortal.
V2 is also eternally young and also immortal.
I'll neutralize him and leave him helpless. And there's always the method that Clovis used on you. Besides, I want to see if you're really loyal to me now. Since you were once the leader of the Order we're fighting.
That was a long time ago, and I was just window dressing. I never had real power like V2. Still. We've been accomplices, haven't we?
The Order will be wiped out, which will test you.
I'm prepared to see it through to the end.
Good, because there's one thing more. I want to know the details of our contract. What is it you want from all this?
That has nothing to do with the mission. I have no intention of telling you that.
Willful woman.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly what makes me C2.
Bartley and the others are one thing, but what do we do about Princess Cornelia?
Shouldn't we at least contact His Majesty?
I wonder if Charles knew about Cornelia's actions. Or if he didn't.
Huh?
Director V2, we have the scheduled transmission from Lord Jeremiah.
Right. Can you patch it through?
Surprised to see me? So, you're V2.
Lelouch.
How can he have access to Jeremiah's network?
Where's the signal from?
Area 11. Looks like he's inside Ashford.
I'm sure I need no introduction at this point, so I'll just start with direct questions. Was it you who kidnapped Nonali during the battle for Tokyo? Also, did you put Suzaku and I and the others on Kamine Island to observe us?
Yes, that's correct. But the fact that you're asking these questions means you've regained all of your lost memories, doesn't it?
That's right, I am Zero.
Then C2 must be with you. Can you hand her over? We'll let you go free if you do.
It's too late for that. I hereby declare war against you with no mercy.
Oh yeah, but by the time you get here from Area 11, we'll have moved to another place.
Director V2, nightmares!
What?
I think it's the Black Knights!
V2's current location is verified. Strike Force, encircle point Alpha 7.
I see. So that's how it is.
That's right. I'm glad you gave me a bit of your time. You just had to let down your guard for a moment. Since you believed I was in Area 11, you thought you had time to escape. That's why you're trapped now.
V2, the one who shall render judgment here is me.
Load the research data into the eject dart and prepare the device. You know which one I mean.
Director, you're facing them personally?
I need to buy you time to escape with the data. Besides, I have to teach some discipline to Marianne's child.
I never would have guessed. I mean that you were a royal princess, Nonali.
Forgive me for hiding things from you.
Same for me.
It's so nostalgic talking about Ashford Academy. They told me I wasn't to see Millie and the others, so Suzaku is the only one I've been able to talk to. They also said my brother has vanished. No one knows where he is.
Tell me, what sort of brother was Lelouch for you?
Huh?
I used to have a brother too, so that's why I ask.
I'm happy just to have someone to talk to about Lelouch.
Excuse me, please.
Viceroy Nonali, I'd like to borrow prisoner 107 from you.
Sub-Commander Kenoshita, something's wrong here. This isn't a Britannian military installation.
Yeah, you're right. They haven't put up any resistance at all. They don't even seem to have weapons.
Use extreme prejudice!
But sir!
Britannia has been colluding with traitors in the Chinese Federation.
This lab is developing immortal warriors whose purpose is to destroy us. I won't let them violate the sanctity of life! The researchers and their data are to be wiped out! We don't know where the subjects of the immortality research are hidden. Therefore, encircle point Alpha 7 and destroy everything! Burn it to the ground! Any experimental subjects found are to be sealed inside of high-pressure casing! I will investigate each one of them personally.
Have you found Princess Cornelia yet? We have to use this chance to save everyone!
That man there. Wasn't he working with Clovis?
Director C2! You've come back to us!
Please save us, V2!
Your Highness, Prince Clovis. The eternally young, immortal woman you wish to present to His Majesty. It would seem that he was already aware of her existence. Please forgive me, Your Highness. We never should have involved ourselves with that witch.
Yes, Zero's gone to attack a Britannian research facility. He's kept the location and mission secret. More of those clandestine activities?
And now that the Saudis have been subjugated, we must ratify the United States Charter as quickly as possible.
It's true that more factions are caving into Britannia, so we need to move very quickly, as you say.
But there's positive movement as well. Italy and Poland have come over to our side. We need to speak to Zero as soon as he returns.
Understood. This is what Zero wants, isn't it?
Yes, we have to maintain tight secrecy around his activities and his very existence.
Then I want you to go after Deputy Commander Ogi.
Huh?
He's been acting strangely since the meeting a few days ago. No, he's been hiding something from us for a long time before that.
Flights to the Chinese Federation right now are canceled.
I belong to the Office of Secret Intelligence.
The one that reports directly to His Majesty?
Right. I believe you have special flights for diplomatic purposes?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Now that Lelouch has roped even Jeremiah into this.
For Zero's sake, if the Deputy Commander is collaborating with the enemy, then...
I must kill Ogi Kaname.
Huh? What are children doing here?
What the? My hand!
What the devil are you doing, Morty?
It's not me! I can't control it!
It's Geass? That power means it's Brother Rolo!
Hey, I miss all you guys. How have you been?
The new guy. Your name's Rolo, isn't it? Are you one of them?
I have nothing to do with them now. As long as I keep following my brother, I'm all right. Once he corners V2, I'll simply detonate the bomb I planted in Rolo's nightmare. My funeral offering to Shirley will be Rolo's life. He will atone for what he did to her. What?
The Siegfried!
Impossible! Jeremiah! Isn't that unit?
Yes, since it works on direct BioConnect. The only one who can use it besides me is...
I thought so! You surprised me, V2! The observer becomes the perpetrator!
You know, I sort of liked you, Lelouch. Because you reminded me of Charles.
I can't believe it! He's using the Siegfried unit here?
Get out of here! You're the one he's after!
Oh?
Hold it right there, V2! Please, just surrender!
Who do you think you're talking to? You're just a bunch of traitors, aren't you?
V2, I swear I'll tear you out of that thing myself! All units, attack!
Yes, Your Majesty!
That spinning shield is powerful.
Marion's son is getting carried away with himself.
That machine was made so that I could prove my loyalty!
Jeremiah, I thought that you had a personal grudge against Zero.
I did, because I thought he was a mere commoner, preventing me from serving the royal family. But now I know who he is, and I know that by serving him, I am serving my Lady Marion!
Even you. You dare speak her name to me?
Send out all remaining units! It looks like that monster outside is piloted by their leader!
Shirley?
According to the forensics, she committed suicide.
She'd never do that. Suzaku, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Which means that if somebody murdered her... Yes, Lelouch.
Rolo, can you get to the Siegfried somehow?
I'm not able to use my Geass to do time stops on V2.
You just need to grab onto the unit. I have a plan after that.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Rolo, the bomb I planted on the Vincent is ready. It'll destroy the Siegfried and you in one blast.
I have to try. For Big Brother.
And now it's Rolo's turn. You've lied to me just like all the others, haven't you? Even knowing that your Geass won't work on me. Oh, yeah?
Director V2, we finished preparations to escape with the research data. Shall we take it to the EU for now?
Yes, I'll join you after I've finished things here. Now I know how to capture C2, so all we need to do is escape and regroup. Then Charles and I can put an end to this for good.
I just have to grab it!
You are a failed experiment, don't you know that? Your heart stops every time you use your Geass. That means you're defective. You could conk out at any moment.
Not yet! If I eject them...
Oh, yeah?
I've done it, big brother! Well done, Rollo. Now, it's time for goodbye.
Who could know the Siegfried's only weak point?
So your name is V2. You were mistaken when you treated me like an incompetent weakling.
Forgive me, big brother! No, it's all right. I never expected Cornelia to be here. The Siegfried's shields are all down. Direct attack!
Now you're going to suffer for what you did to Yuffie!
The source of Geass!
It's no use! The Siegfried is finished! It's you, Lelouch! You are an abomination!
Come, Your Highness! The Siegfried!
Director V2! Calm down. Remember, Director V2 cannot be killed. He can always use the Twilight Gate on the lowest level. If we just get the research data away from here, then we... Oh! Is that... Lady C2!
Forgive me. This is my personal sin for having neglected you. At last I shall put an end to the lineage of Geass. So be it. Perhaps this is how Lelouch and I should...
All of the evidence and testimony imply that Lelouch is innocent. But, in my heart, I've known all along that Lelouch was the culprit, that he was Zero.
I don't know who Zero is. I told you that when I was captured.
Enough of that! To prevent another death like Shirley's, nothing is off limits. Not anymore. And that includes refrain.
The target has fled inside. I'll look for him starting on the lowest level. Rollo, you search from the top down. Kinoshita, take command and sweep the middle levels.
Lelouch, how dare you! I'm glad you came after all, Charles. The most splendid relationship in the world is that of loyal siblings.
Big brother, is it true you were the one who sent an assassin after Lelouch?
Yes, and thanks to that, I've been the victim of his assassins. But I've also learned something. That Lelouch is Zero. That he even tricked Nonoli.
You lied to me once again, big brother.
This is as barbaric as the Britannians. Was it really necessary to shoot children? Was it?
I'm picking up signs of life. Have you returned to the point where you began, V2? What's this? Damn it! This is what happened on Kamina Island! How was I pulled out of the Shinkido? Where is this place? It's not an illusion or a hologram.
That is correct. And nightmares are such inelegant things, especially in the face of this system, the Sword of Akasha.
It's you!
Lelouch, my son, the time has come at last. The time for final